welcome to Friday Flag. Today is Friday, April 15th, and I have Mr. Zenartu with me, and I have Mr. Rogers with me, our substitute principal for the month of April. Thank you for joining us. And boys and girls, I love all the purple attire, the purple shirts, and just different clothing articles out there. Today we are wearing purple to celebrate the month of the military child. Our military families sacrifice so much to protect our freedoms, and we are so appreciative and so thankful for them. So thank you for honoring them by wearing purple today. It is so awesome. Also, I want to give a shout out to our third grade team and students and all the staff who have been helping with state testing this week. Our students are showing so much effort and hard work on these assessments, and we are so proud of you guys. You're about halfway done, maybe a little bit more than halfway at this point. So keep up the great work. And on April 25th, we'll head into 5th grade testing. So thank you guys for all the hard work on that. Let's begin with the flag salute. Please stand, remove your hats and hoodies, right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Let's go over to Mr. Rogers for the birthday announcements. Go ahead, Mr. Rogers.
Good morning, boys and girls. We have several students celebrating birthdays this week. We have Cash at age 6, and at age 7, we have Zachary and Brady. And turning 8 is Drew, Hudson, Victoria, Caitlin, Kaylin, Lily, Emma, Stella, and turning 9, we have Alex, Grace, Hudson, Connolly, Emma. Turning 10 this week, we have Valentina, Rachel, Rowan, and Dominic. And turning 11, we have Tina, Ellen, and Mason.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to all of you.
Thank you for that, Mr. Rogers. Happy birthday, boys and girls. Enjoy those celebrations. Now let's take a look at our sharing segment. Chance has something for us.
Well, thank you, Chance, for sharing that awesome drawing. Really fun to see what everyone is sharing these days. A quick reminder, boys and girls, we do want to see more of your sharing segments, and we're also opening up our Joke of the Day segment again. So if you want to submit something for a Friday Flag, don't forget to go to flipgrid.com/cckind, and you can pick either the share segment or the Joke of the Day segment, and who knows, it could be featured on next week's Friday Flag. Thanks again, Chance.
Thanks, Mr. Zenartu. Let's go ahead right back over to you for your mindset and behavior tip.
Well, hi, Coyotes. I hope your week was a good one. This week, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about problem solving. Now, it's likely that your teacher is working with you on problem solving with your second step lesson. If not, look forward to that happening soon. We all from time to time have problems that can be hard to solve. In the classroom, they usually involve a question that's posed by your teacher in a particular subject. But when you are with your friends or at home, sometimes it's not as easy as just solving a problem right in the classroom. This is where our second step problem solving steps can help us solve our problems. The first step that we teach you all is S, which means say the problem. When you have a problem, it's very important to say it respectfully and without blame. This can sometimes be hard because When we have a conflict with peers, it can sometimes cause some pretty strong feelings and emotions. If this is happening, make sure that you're using your skills that we've learned over the course of the year to keep yourself calm before you begin to problem solve. Now, to say this problem respectfully, you must explain exactly what everyone wants or needs. For example, we both want to turn on this fan, or we both want to be the line leader, or we both want to go first. When you do this, it's actually a lot easier to think of some simple solutions. I bet there's many of you right now who can think of some pretty easy solutions to solve that problem. When you know exactly what the problem is, it's going to help you find that best solution. So what I want you all to do out there, boys and girls, is to go out there and be better problem solvers by remembering to use your words and to say the problem respectfully. With something to think about this week, this is your school counselor, Mrs. Zanartu. Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Zanartu. What a great message about helping to solve problems and being respectful. I love it. Speaking of solving problems and being respectful, our Howley's heroes are always being respectful, and this is one of my favorite parts of Friday Fly. Let's take a look at this week's Howley's heroes. In kindergarten, in Mrs. Jaime's class, we have Meadow and Jackson, and in Mrs. Gorton's class, we have Nathan. In first grade, in Mrs. Stringer's class, we have Bradley. In Mrs. Cron's class, Brianna. In Mrs. Espinosa's class, Rosalind. And in second grade, in Mrs. Treese's class, we have Connor. In Mrs. Garrity's class, Levi and Phoenix. In Mrs. Calvio Murray's class, we have Clyde. Mrs. Pacey's class, Alina B. and Madison. And in Mrs. Welch's class, we have Richard. In third grade, in Mrs. Gonzalez's class, we have Hartley. Mrs. Hewittson's class, Becky. Mrs. Hess's class, Taraji. Mrs. Hartley's class, Braden. Mrs. Tope's class, Gabriel. In fourth grade, in Miss Ariano's class, we have Brendan. In Mrs. Dameron's class, we have Kaylani. In Mrs. Vogel's class, we have Mason and Ethan. And in Miss Trujillo's class, we have Dominic. Mrs. Schroeder's class, Isabella. Mrs. Livingston's class, Charlotte. Miss Smith's class, Maddox. And Mr. Pacey's class, we have Haley. And in fifth grade, in Mrs. Hemrick's class, Kaya. Miss Getz's class, Ashley. Mrs. Bryan's class, Joshua. Mrs. Greenstein's class, Sophia. And in Mrs. Bethke's class, we have Mason. Thank you all so much for being role model students and showing those hero characteristics. Boys and girls, that is a wrap on Friday Flag this week. Thank you for tuning in. Make it a great day, an awesome weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday. Bye, everyone.